Guess what? You can draw this today, and it's easier than you think. Don't believe me? Give me 8 minutes and I'll change your mind. Every other tutorial on eyes keeps you busy building structures that don't even have anything to do with the actual process of drawing. The reality is, artists don't follow 20-step construction methods. We do this. First trick, toned paper. Every tutorial you've ever watched starts with a white page and a graphite pencil. That means you can only go darker. You are already missing half of the picture before you even start. Ditch the graphite and grab a brown pencil instead, any brand, and lightly sketch a circle. Can't freehand a circle yet? Grab something you can trace, a shot glass, a roll of tape, something that you can gently and loosely sketch around. This circle represents the eyeball itself, the actual ball sitting inside the skull, and it's a sphere. It doesn't actually visually rotate. Even when the eye rotates up or down or sideways, the sphere location is fixed. If you already know which direction the eye will be looking, you can now add a smaller circle and another smaller circle within. Don't worry about these being flawless. Sketch them gently. The coolest part about this method is that we can adjust anything at any time and without an eraser. Seriously, get rid of the damn thing. It's not your friend. These circles are all the geometry that we need. The rest is art. With the eyeball now placed, we can dress it with eyelids. And these are not a formula either. They can't be. Every eye is different. Wide open, half closed, tired, alert, surprised, crying, squinting. The eyelid shape tells that story, and no construction method in existence can give you that. Only observation can. And if you want to practice some fun and different eyes for your reference drawing, scan this QR code and go grab the free eye drawing guide that I made just for you. So we study our reference and lightly sketch the upper lid and the lower lid around the ball. Loose, light, almost no pressure at all. We're not drawing an almond shape. We're not connecting two corners with a curved line. We just imagine it. I just kind of marked up the placement of the corners, but I'm leaving them fluid for future adjustment. We don't want to draw two bowed lines. We want to wrap the lids around the ball. Feel the difference? One is a flat symbol and the other is a living surface. That single shift in thinking is what separates a flat illustration of the eye from a realistic one. You may want to sketch in the eyebrow as well, and notice a few other ghostly marks that I made as loose guides for myself. This crease in the upper eyelid, a bit of a ledge on the lower lid, and look at that, the curve on the bottom lid just happens to fall directly onto the circle of the eyeball. Coincidence? I think not. There are no rulers here, no measuring out thirds or halves or 3/4, and above all, there's no erasing. We just start shading. And yes, that circle will actually disappear entirely and naturally. Just wait and see. As I'm shading with my mid-tone brown pencil, I'm essentially sculpting the shadows that I see on my reference image. I call this ghost shading. It's the foundation of all professional drawing, and it's the reason this drawing is going to look as organic and attractive as it does in the end. Don't use a lot of pressure and don't try to fill in the tooth of the paper. I'm simply looking at where the dark lives in my reference image and placing it accordingly on my drawing page. And this feels pleasant too. There's no anxiety, no moment when you think, am I even doing this right? Will this add up in the end? It will. Trust me. Just keep shading. The reason people give up on drawing isn't a lack of talent. It's trying the wrong method over and over again. When you're told to produce precise lines in a precise sequence and only one of them is off by a tiny little bit, the whole thing falls apart. You erase, you redraw, you second guess every mark. You are not the problem. It's just bad instructions. The ghost shading technique has no such trap. Every stroke is additive. Every layer brings you closer to your vision. At no point in this process are we locked in, and at no point is anything ever ruined. The drawing is constantly in the process of being developed like a photo. And watch what's happening to that original circle right now. It's already disappearing. No erasing, no correction, just layering. It's gone because it was never meant to be there to begin with. It was a placeholder. I believe in this ghost shading technique so strongly that I'm actually building an entire new course around it. And I'm gonna offer this course for free. That's how much I believe in this approach. The Steady Hand Masterclass is due to arrive in its Easy to Draw Art Academy within just weeks of me recording this. In fact, it may already be up depending on when you're watching this. So make sure you're logged into the Academy, make sure you join, and either get started right away or wait for the launch announcement. My gift to everyone. Now, here's another popular trap. The whites of the eyes. They're not white at all. Well, technically they kind of certainly are, but we don't want to depict them that way. We don't want to create the Egyptian eye. Imagine a white egg, a perfectly white chicken egg. In the right lighting, this egg shows a full value range. There's even solid black here. Nobody looks at this egg and thinks that it's actually depicting gray and black. The brain connects the dots and tells us that it's a white object. The sclera works the same exact way. It's a curved surface sitting inside the skull and inside the eyelids. It's in partial shadow almost all of the time. So we shade it. Now, we do bring in a white pencil after all, but not to color in the whites of the eyes. No, we bring in the white for the areas that are exposed to the most direct sunlight. It doesn't matter what the actual color of the surface is. This is the value scale working in both directions at once. The tone paper holds the middle. Brown pushes it into darks, and white pulls into the light. And that circle? Gone. Completely gone at this point. Not erased, consumed. If you want to understand why this works on a deeper level, the entire value scale, the way that light behaves on form, how to sketch and shade and sculpt actual fun compositions, that's exactly what I teach in my Drawing Fundamentals course. If you want to skip drawing cubes and cones and progress straight from hand-warming exercises to creating real art within just weeks, you should join. We've been shading lightly this entire time, simply adding shadows and light. Now for extra credit, come in with some black, just for the final layer of definition. At this point, we're whispering, not shouting. We're simply confirming what the shading already established. We're essentially tracing our own work, following the forms that are already on paper. Now, obviously this took longer than, what is it, an 8-minute video, 10 minutes to finalize? In reality, this drawing took over an hour, which is actually super fast for this level of realism. If you want to see the full recording of this project and have me narrate the entire thing, every decision, every stroke, and also be able to ask me questions in real time, I'll be happy to run this as a live stream. If you're game, drop me a comment, and if enough people ask for this, I'll make it happen. Now the cherry on top is a white gel pen. I like to really enhance the main highlight of the eye. Yeah, that looks amazing. Maybe 2 or 3 tiny reflections on the lower eyelid, and a few in the corner, and that's it. We don't want to overdo this step, it's just to brighten everything up. Now you know how to draw a realistic eye the way that professional artists actually do it. Next question is, can you put 2 of them on a face? I have a method that once again bypasses all the overrated geometry and teaches you how to map out just 2 lines correctly, and the whole face falls into place around them. Check out this video coming up next and start drawing amazing realistic faces right away.